Let's talk about financial metrics on TradingView, where you can access them and how it can be used. So to get to financial metrics, look where our mouse is hovering. We click, and here we are. Income statement, balance sheet, cash flow, and statistics. So when you're in this menu, you can also search. So if we wanted to find, for example, net income, as you can see, we've just typed in net income in the search, and here's net income. We now see all of the net income options available to us. We could do the same for cash flow, and here are all of the cash flow options available to us. And the search is one of the fastest ways to find a financial metric that you're looking for. So let's just go back to the beginning. We have this chart open of Netflix. We head up to our financial metrics icon and we click, and let's get started. So in income statement, you will find everything related to the income statement. And as we scroll down, we're just going to show you how much is available to you in terms of data that you can access. And when you star or favorite a financial metric, it will appear in your favorites menu. So for example, why don't we go ahead and favorite taxes? Let's just keep track of how much is being paid in taxes. So we click, and here's taxes. And why is that important? Well, you want to favorite these financial metrics so that when you click, you see your favorites. It's always right there. And for example, total debt, if we wanted to, all we have to do is click. So we can just click anything in our favorites, or for that matter, anything in this menu, and it will appear on our chart as such. As you can see, total debt of Netflix is what we are charting. And we'll exit out of this just so we can continue to show you some more examples. So we showed you search, we showed you favorites, and now let's say we do go to income statement and there is total revenue. As we hover our mouse over any of these icons, you have two options: quarterly, annual. When you click quarterly, you will get every 3 months. So really important to note, this is every 3 months. So that's every 3 months. Keep that in mind. This is every 3 months. Now, if you go back to the financial metrics and select annual, that's going to be every year, and we'll show you the difference. Here's every 3 months, and here's every year. It is the same metric, just one is annual, the other is quarterly. So we'll exit out of this to continue to show you some more options. Go to financial metrics, hover your mouse over the metric you want to chart: quarterly, annual. Make sure you select the one that you want to see. Annual is every 12 months, a longer term picture. Quarterly is every 3 months, quarterly earnings reports. These are as reported by the company. And then lastly, there's a question mark icon, and this will show you a description of the financial statement you're interested in. Watch what happens when we click this. We can now learn about total revenue. And if we click this link, we can copy it and share this article with friends or anyone else who's interested in learning more about financial metrics. And that works for just about every financial metric in this menu, for income statement, balance sheet, cash flow, and even statistics. For example, market cap, let's favorite it. And if we click this show description, we can read about market cap. And why don't we chart market cap just to get an idea of how it looks. Here's our Netflix market cap chart. We can look at that alongside price. And when we chart these fundamental metrics, we can do a lot of the similar things we do with other charts. We head to settings. We can change the color of the line. For example, let's go to white. We can also change the style of the line, so histogram or step line or regular line, all available to you. And of course, there's some other inputs in this regard where you can add another symbol or have it be the main chart symbol. And it's really that easy. So let's go back to fundamental metrics just to show you a few more examples. Why don't we let's actually talk about statistics first. So income statement is everything from a company's income statement, how much money they're earning or losing, and what goes into that final output. So how much, were cost of goods, or for example, research and development. Balance sheet is how much assets a company is holding and liabilities as well. So you can see, oh wow, here's how much cash a company is holding on a quarterly or annual basis. And additionally, there is this here, show description. And that's what the balance sheet section is. As you can see, total liabilities, then it breaks down each liability. As we scroll down, you can see total debt, book value per share, total liabilities, and shareholders' equity. Cash flow is going to tell you how much cash flow and cash is coming into an operation. So change in inventories, as you can see, cash from operating activities, things of that nature, cash from financing activities, and of course, free cash flow. Statistics is some interesting stats about the company or ratios. For example, price to earnings ratio. That is a very commonly used ratio. It tells you how much you're paying per dollar of earnings. Price to sales tells you how much you're paying per dollar of sales. So we can quickly chart that, which is really unique. So you can see how expensive Netflix is in time. Was it more expensive today, or was it more expensive several years ago? And as you can see on a price to sales ratio, it's arguably more expensive today. So that's everything that's available to you. And you can also use these icons here to maximize, delete, or move panes around. So as you're adding these metrics to your chart, for example, price to cash flow ratio, what you can do is start to move them around, move the pane up, move the pane back down, move it down again, move it back up. The X here will exit a pane, and of course this will maximize a pane. So if you just wanted to focus on market cap, this is market cap that we're focusing on. And that is our tutorial. We'll have more like it. Remember to get started. Fundamental metrics at the top of your chart. Click it and dive in. You can favorite. You can do quarterly or annual. You can read about a specific metric, and of course, you can search for metrics. So if you have any questions, please ask us in the comments below, and our team will monitor that and try to help you. If you have product feedback or suggestions, please also send that. We want to help best we can. Thanks for watching, and we appreciate it, and we'll have some more videos coming soon.